Yes, I think so.
Maybe something come up here.
All right, so we'll call to order on the budget hearing at,
Well, there's not a hearing. It's just part of the,
oh,
oh, I didn't take that off, did I? I'm sorry.
we'll call to order on the meeting then, town board meeting at 4:02. You know, I can
Yeah.
move minutes,
So I make motion we accept it.
all right?
Right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, now we have the budget ordinance 2025-02. And so the total budget is 98,000.
Yeah, well, you got this. And then the whole thing with everything is 248 with the 150 matching grant.
So 98,000 and then the road grant for 150.
Yeah.
Who writes Charles grants up?
Marty,
Marty.
we just need a motion to adopt ordinance. Ordinance 2025 dash.
Make a motion to accept resolution number 2025-02.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then we have to mark our aye.
Yeah, pretty handwriting.
Thank you.
Pretty penmanship.
Can you mark the aye? All right, and then we have the sewer rate increase 2025-03.
This is just introduced for the first reading.
Okay, it says ordinance to amend ordinance 9802, establishing a connection fee to be collected for, from the owners of property served by the sewage works. So what do they currently pay for that connection? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Because that's probably what's changing in here. This ordinance proposes that the owner of any lot would pay a connection charge of $1,500 for each connection, plus the cost of permits, engineering fees, and road bores. And that's to add sewage, connect to our sewage. Does that sound right?
I think it's 1,000 now. Don't hold me to it, but I think it's 1,000 right now.
Isn't she given a binder over there sometimes that has all these, you know?
Yeah, should be put in here what, it's going up, what it is now, what's gonna be for. We have to table it till next time.
Yeah, I guess we can. Cause it's
Yes.
just a reading anyway.
Yeah.
That's true. Thanks, Levon.
You're welcome. Let's go. You two hits will cost about $23,000 to make it.
Do what?
It's gonna cost between 2,500 and 3,000. I don't know what it costs. The required fee, the gates, engineering fees, the road boards, everything. Never trying to get town roll ups. I can't afford to get in there. We need, but it doesn't be in what we're paying now, what's going up from.
Yeah,
Just
so
leave that to-
right now we know 1,500 and then before we adopt next time, we'll say what that's moving from.
So we're gonna, you wanna put 03 on there?
I make a motion we table it till next time.
Okay, all in favor?
That's the only thing that the ordinance does. It doesn't increase the user. rate.
Right, it's just for connection, sewer connection.
But that's for, I don't think it's worth with it too. It's added to it, so. Well, quite a bit.
It's the majority.
But see, the thing of it is, we've gotta have a hearing next month before the meeting. And if you table it,
We'll do it the next month then.
We gotta have a hearing for what?
for the sewer, see, this is what her instructions were. Cause we gotta put it in the papers.
It says schedule executive session, discuss employees.
Okay, so this was the first reading. And then we do want to announce that we'll have a hearing before next month's meeting about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're still good.
What's next?
So then we need an executive session to discuss an
Yeah,
employee
and that,
expenses.
that can be before, where's my note? That can be after the November meeting, but we can set up a meeting to.
Okay. Does that work for you?
Those
put
like
it
dark,
on-
I
it
can't
needs to
drive
be
it dark.
Sometime in November.
In the afternoon at 4 o'clock, like this area.
Well, right after we get done with this, then we'd go ahead and do that.
Okay, all right.
So that's what you want to do, is it just next month's
It's
meeting?
November
after?
6th. Yep, we'll do November 6th before we have the hearing for the sewer connection rate. And then town board at 4, and then following that, we'll have an executive session.
Right. And then Alfred's not gonna be here. This is. We got too many papers.
I know.
Marty's report.
So nothing from Alfred then.
No.
All right,
We need to get Kelly in here.
water and wastewater. We replaced one hydrant, repaired 2 leaks, replaced 2 meter sets, completed flushing on north end. Both water tanks had their 10-year inspections. They are doing really well. I'm working with Midwest to set up a work plan to wash out and make minor touch-ups. Sewer, no issues at this time. We will plan to discharge after October. And then town, we are working on getting a grant application for East Mill Street in for this round of community crossing grants.
First accept it.
We don't have to do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
then the leak adjustment. There was a question, Brandy Foster, her kids left the hose on. And so she's wanting to ask for an adjustment and consider it a pool fill.
I have no problem with it.
Okay. You wanna make a motion?
Yeah, make a motion. Really just, but, yeah,
Okay.
All in favor?
fine. Kids can do little things, I tell you. Just,
Mhm.
they're just, it's.
They're expensive little boogers.
Yeah.
Are we ready for public comments then? Any public comments? Okay.
You read a note while ago from my neighbor about weeds.
Yeah, I was getting ready to start there.
Well, we're not perfect on this body, but I try. But when they put that new, I mentioned some ditch concrete down there in front of our house and the new road up the hill, which I love. They piled a bunch of garbage and limbs and trees and scrub on that ditch. And it looks awful. Plus, it's not good. It's falling into that new ditch. And I don't know if that could be, they did it. I mean, I watched them do it.
Did Julie them?
He did it.
Julie's,
Yeah.
it's on Julie's property.
Yeah, but not our
Yeah.
property. It's their
It's on
property.
Julie's property, yeah.
Yeah, on the side of the bank.
It's been there for a long time.
Drive down and look and see, right there, right there. Now, if she's gonna. Anyway, that should be interesting, but that's affecting that nice, I know it wasn't cheap. Put that road in there and that ditch in there, I know it wasn't cheap. I just pawned it, just stuff in there and stuffed it all up, sopped it all
I
up.
mean, she should be told, she needs to clean that up there.
Huh?
My opinion, she should be cleaning it up.
Yeah, I think so.
I brought that up before, but it doesn't do good.
I know better than, I know better than say anything, do anything. I just kind of got more than, so.
Well. Church. Street,
Let's put the snake on top.
street cleaning.
Permission to talk and stuff.
No, that's fine.
I think she should be sent some kind of things. She needs to get all that trash cleaned up down there.
What is 307 Main Street?
I'd say it's by that little White House down there.
That doesn't get mowed.
And who owns that?
I don't know. I thought, Dial Line, somebody told me Dial Line.
I don't know.
You mean down at our place, that house on the highway?
That's all down there,
That little White House.
The little white one?
down there close to the,
She, I think somebody from Tennessee owns that or something.
some down there back close to where, that junkyard is down there, beside junkyard, what is it?
The antique
The
shop.
antique
Yeah, the
shop.
antique shop,
Oh, down there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
the junction.
that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is. They don't mow it or nothing else.
No, that's bad.
And it
And
is,
see when the road is,
and I brought that up on how many times before meetings, don't do good. It's the most, one of the cities.
we used to try to keep that mode there, cause if we would have to get out, but if the road be blocked off.
This is
with water
Midwood
or
Eastern.
something,
They're just
go
wanting you
out
to
that
sign
way.
this because they're
the field,
changing the company's
they
name.
can't get there all the
You don't
time.
really have to. It's going to CHA Consulting,
Okay.
so they just need your signature and then printed name.
Yeah, the house needs to be torn down, needs to be all mowed down, everything needs to be cleaned up.
Bunch of sticks to pick
It is
up.
an eyesore. There's snakes and everything else in there. The ones across the street, they're calling me about it. What's her name? I can't think of her names now. They called, that was last year. I went, that, the boys across the street from called me about it. I went over and looked at it. It was, I brought it up here before the town board. It didn't do good though.
So can we send something to the owners of that little White House?
And also, I learned Julie, tell her to get her that property back over that, what's that called? So little gully, it's not gully, it's a little. That needs to be cleaned up too. You put Julie's down there?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good. You see all that trash, maybe that makes it look good on their property, makes it look good on their property. You all got nice property down there.
That's
It
all
was
right.
looking really nice, you put all that stuff down there.
It used to be beautiful back in the day.
Yeah.
I picked my fence around that, horses down there, way.
So you forget every picture property look bad.
The only thing I had was I was doing my calendar over the weekend and I noticed that in January, 1st is on the Thursday and that's New Year's Day. So should we meet on that
No.
day?
Mhm. We can discuss it.
Okay,
Closer to time.
okay.
When Daniel's here, they can.
See what works for him.
Yeah.
That's all. Anything else?
That's all I thought.
Okay.
One through four.
One.
One is
Is the yard sale tomorrow, too?
Mhm.
You have one, Marcia? Is that payroll here tomorrow?
when's your daughter moving to Indianapolis?
Well, they're going up this weekend to find a place to live.
I hate that much. Yeah, if you're anybody talk to me, you know where I'm at. I'm going in. It's rough.
I have one more question. For you. The house up behind us, that we used to own. Does anybody know? We have a phone number someplace to hold on?
Mona might know. I don't know.
You think about sometime.
She knows more than I do.
Yeah, I know. About the time the taxes really pays them up.
She deals with all the people all the time, and half the people come on here, I don't know who they are, but she knows them.
I think he's away. He's away from you. I think in Chicago or someplace.
She probably know.
That's a mess too. Making me feel like all that.
Yeah.
I forgot it.
All right, I'm gonna make a motion to approve
Make most approve the
claims and payroll.
all favorite numbers.
All in favor? Aye.
It's on that one. It's on that one.
Yeah, you signed them both.
Looks like it's yours. Just yours on there.
Not this one. All right, well, we will adjourn.
Okay.
At
Who is it?
4:25.
Okay.
it.